The NFL playoffs are set. The Kansas City Chiefs won the number 1 seed for the AFC, and the Philadelphia Eagles are the number 1 seed in the NFC. So they are both two teams that are getting a bye. The way it falls is we got a clean slate of games next week. We got Seattle playing San Francisco, and Los Angeles Chargers versus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
San Diego Chargers.
Okay, sorry. San Diego Chargers versus at Jacksonville on Saturday. Then we got on Sunday 3 big games. Miami at Buffalo. The Giants, New York Giants of New York, back in New York, are at the Minnesota Vikings in the afternoon game. And then the Baltimore Ravens are the night game at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is the night game. And then on Monday night, MLK's birthday. Well, not technically his birthday, but the day we celebrate it, where, Libby Schaff can go sit on a turtle and celebrate while people are still getting ticketed in Oakland on a federal holiday. Motherfucking bitch. Anyways, I'm talking about Juneteenth. Anyways, Monday, January 16th, Dallas Cowboys are going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Tampa Bay. So what are you guys looking forward to in this playoffs? And how about this? We'll just go through the game and you give your picks and a quick reason why. So we got Seattle versus San Francisco, first game of the weekend on Saturday. Who do you guys have in this game and why?
Dude, the Niners won 10 straight games. I think they are.
Yeah.
Niners. They are the team. They are the team to beat in the playoffs.
Yeah, NFC. Yeah, I agree.
I don't think their defense is good enough where nobody's going to just jump out to some big lead and Brock Purdy's got to throw it 40 times.
Yeah, there is that chance if there's some turnovers and things go their way. But Seattle is a young, inexperienced team, or it seems more inexperienced, especially at the helm with Geno Smith. Maybe Geno Smith might strike some magic, and maybe he won't write back for another week, and he just does something special in San Francisco.
I hope so, but I'm going to pick the Niners. But at least Seattle could match them physical. They'll try to match them physical wise, so it won't be like them just manhandle them. I mean, they still might blow them out, but it wwon't be like because of the physical aspect of it.
It is a division game, so I think they usually do give each other a strong test to start off usually. But there is the winter storm that's been hitting the Bay Area. Maybe that winter storm is still hitting, and it makes the game
it's gonna be raining next week, all week.
Yeah,
so.
if it's a nasty rained out game, the Niners are built to win those kind of games. But I'm just thinking.
I don't know. They didn't do it in Chicago, Jared.
Yeah, they struggled with it a little bit in Chicago. There was different circumstances earlier in the year, but that's still the same team. So you never know. It could be
just as shitty. Seattle comes from shittier weather than the Niners are been through.
So maybe that muddiness slows down the Niners' speed a little bit. Maybe it makes it to where some of those plays they run aren't as effective, and it could be a grindier game, maybe more of a grind, and maybe Seattle pulls something out. But yeah, I'm going with the Niners. Pedro, you got anything?
Yeah, I think I said this in the middle of the season. And I also said it on the show. I said, Aaron, I got Christian McCaffrey.
I know you didn't say that in the middle of the season because they ain't have him in the middle of the season.
When they traded for him, I was like, if I was 49ers, I would get a quarterback. I think their demise is probably going to be a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I would have called Green Bay. I would have asked them, how many picks do you want for Aaron Rodgers? You had him and McCaffrey to run that is already, the offense is already is scripted. Your boy Shanahan, or what's his name? Not Shanahan. It is Shanahan, right?
Yeah.
Here remind Pedro we said a quick take.
Oh, my bad. Well, that's my take. I think 49ers is going to be the front runner in NFC. AFC, I like the Bengals.
We going a game at a time.
Oh, okay.
What the hell are you doing just about
because
1 minute
Joy
ago?
was talking to me.
Yeah.
She was
he's
talking to me.
He's also eating that big piece of chicken. I think that was good. All right. All right. So Niners, I do agree though. Niners look like they're the favorite in the NFC right now. The way they're playing, going to the playoffs, they look like they're best. All right. San Diego Chargers.
Thank you.
Are in Jacksonville against the Jaguars. Who do y'all got in this game, and what are you looking for?
This is Trevor Lawrence versus Justin Herbert, man.
Yeah, big one too, right? Or Herbert's been in. No, they've been in the same. No, Herbert's third year.
Third year.
Herbert's third year.
Yeah.
Oh man, they both are first-time playoff teams. I'm looking for Jacksonville to probably try to win it. Trevor Lawrence pull it out. Played in more big games in his life.
Yeah. I can see the Chargers pulling the Cowboys thing right here and blowing it against a young team that's just kind of playing on house money. And they got a Super Bowl winning coach that, kind of knows how to pull some strings and will, take chances. So they're an interesting team.
Both these teams don't have playoff experience.
Neither of them do. Yeah. And I can see but the Chargers have had playoff expectations and aspirations
and they keep
for years. And they have
and
one of their receivers has experience, some of their linemen. But yeah, Ooh. So the Keenan Allen was playing.
Keenan Allen didn't play in the playoffs.
Yeah, Rivers. They went to the playoffs once or twice.
Maybe once.
But they were always contending for the playoffs, making it to the playoffs or missing it out by like a game. Because Philip.
Well, I like the coach for Jacksonville. You
like yeah, okay. All right.
He got Nick Foles to win the Super Bowl and look like Joe Montana against Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Yeah. I got this is a tough one. I got Jacksonville pulling this one out.
Okay. Should have picked.
Yeah, I think I think Chargers are good enough to pull this out. I like Austin Eckler. I like Herbert. I like Mike Williams. I like Keenan Allen. I think the whole team. I think the offense is going to carry them. Although their handicap is their coach doing some dumb analytics. Shit
yes,
sometimes.
I agree.
but other than that, I think they're a well-rounded team. That they do it. They got Khalil Mack and
Bosa back. Bosa's back.
Bosa's back. Like they're well balanced. I would say that. And I think just by them just being a balanced team, if they get off to a good start, they can win that game easily.
Yeah, no. If they build a lead early, then I could see it. But Jaguars have proven they can come back, down. So I feel like it'll be interesting to see where Trevor Lawrence is in his progression, because right now, like, it looks like the game's slowing down. He had a bad game these last couple weeks, but leading into even getting into this position, he's been playing really good football. So if he's throwing the ball around, those receivers are getting open. They can score with the LA. It's just whether or not LA can close out the game probably with a better running game.
All right. Sidebar question, not taking too much time because I'm trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
But what is the worst division, the AFC West or the AFC South? The Chiefs. And that's it.
NFC South.
NFC South. How far?
NFC South is dog shit. Jacksonville's got some redeeming qualities. Tennessee's got redeeming qualities. The Falcons don't have any redeeming qualities right now.
Yeah.
Carolina Panthers have picks as their redeeming quality. You know what I'm saying? They have there's nobody on either of those teams that says, "Oh, this is our star player" anymore, because one of them gambled himself out the league, and the other one, it's just it's gross.
Yeah, they at least the AFC West at least got two teams in the playoffs, right? And Jacksonville, like I'm with Jared. Tennessee was at least quality. Came down to the last game. They had a lot of injuries, but they still played hard and still stayed with their system. Good coaching. I don't think neither one of these teams came from crap divisions.
Wait, who else is in the NFC South? It's Tampa Bay,
Atlanta, New
Orleans. And New Orleans has a defense that is aging quickly and going to be out of, they're still going to be
quickly
good.
And not being helped by the offense.
Yeah, the offense is impotent. All right. Well, let's get into it. Sunday, then, we have Miami at Buffalo. Who we got here?
Did Pedro give one for the Chargers?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Pedro, what you feeling about the Chargers and Jackson's?
Well, now I know that Bosa's back. I'm going with the Chargers, 2 edge rushers. So we have rushers like that. It seems like Jacksonville has most of the games that they're coming from behind. He's got to pass the ball, and you got your 2 edge rushers back. That makes it more difficult. So,
okay. All right, you taking San Diego. Okay. All right, Sunday we got Miami versus Buffalo. Miami at Buffalo. Brandon? Who you got in this game?
Oh, Buffalo gonna kill that boy McDaniel.
Is Tua gonna be able to play? Is the real question
doubt it.
here.
No, Tua's not good. Teddy Bridgewater gonna be able to play. I don't know if that's gonna happen either.
Yeah,
I watched that game today. They scored 9 points off of field goals and won.
They need to have their wide receivers take turns playing. They need to put Cedric Wilson in that quarterback. They signed him.
He hurt. He
Oh, he hurt?
He didn't play. Yep, he hurt.
Oh man, that nigga he could throw dimes. That fool got a nice arm. He could throw some dimes. Anyways, yeah, I'm taking Buffalo on this one. Buffalo got the tragedy. They bounced back today, had an inspiring win. You know what I'm saying? They're basically gonna be
They got the weather.
Buffalo is coming into this playoffs, I think, with a lot of momentum. Although it started with sadness and grief, I think they're gonna roll through these playoffs because I think they're gonna come back. They're coming galvanized. But yeah, I got them rolling Miami. What about you, Pedro?
Yeah, this is not even close. There might be 34-3 or something like that. We might see one of those 54-1 games.
Like
they just
gonna let them kick an extra
point.
point just so they can have it.
Extra point. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah,
so yeah,
man, but hey,
nothing else to say.
Hey man, who knew Logic could coach though, man? I didn't have that one on my 2022 bingo.
Oh, that's what I want to share with you, Jared. The Logic J Dilla thing. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
You had a big deal about him not releasing that album when he had J Dilla beats. That was all. I was like, oh, this is right up Jared's alley.
Yeah, was it any good? Did he release it or he don't?
No, he was just him and the way he grandstanded. Like, yeah, I got a whole album with some J Dilla beats. I'm not releasing it.
Yeah, he's trying to say that for later on, so you release it post retirement, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, I'll spend."
I meant to send that to you, but the weekend got crazy.
Okay, no worries. All right, Aaron, who you got in this game? Miami at Buffalo?
Buffalo's not even close. All
right,
I might even miss that game and go to breakfast with somebody or something or do something in that morning.
Something special. You gonna do something special with that woman on Instagram?
Come on.
Maybe if Mike McDaniel can pull a rabbit out of a hat, kind of like the way he pulled his ethnicity out of a hat.
Come on,
got the job. Maybe see they can get a win here.
You know, I like man. You know, like listening to a little bit of R&B and hip hop.
That gets me going. I
listen to a Tribe Called Soul.
All right, we got the New York Giants at Minnesota. Minnesota, the most paper thin, 2 seed or no 3 seed?
No, they're 3 seed, but
3 seed. Out there. Who you guys got here?
I got my boy Kurt 5 Chains Cousins to win this one. Mm-hmm. This one ain't gonna be hard for them to win. 5 Chains.
Yeah, man. There's not pressure for them to win this game. So Kurt Cousins gonna come out and score like 5 touchdowns.
5 Chains.
What channel is it on though? Is it Prime?
It's on Fox. It's the 1:00 game here. 4:30 game Fox. Eastern on Fox.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not prime time though.
No,
it's
okay.
It's the only game that's on though. But yeah, who you got here, Brandon?
Oh, we got the Vikings, man. We got Dalvin Cook. We got Jefferson out there. Mr. Always Open.
5 Chains.
Unless he's playing against Jair Alexander.
Yeah, no, I think the Vikings will do it, man. Because I'm really hoping for. Let me look at these seasons here again.
That means Minnesota would go to San Francisco if they win that.
Yeah.
Because wait, Dallas is what seed?
Dallas is the 5.
Dallas is 5. So they would go to San. They would go to San Francisco. Oh no, yeah.
The lowest seed would go on to play the bottom.
The Niners,
Philly.
Or Philly, yeah.
Philly.
Yeah, so it'll be Cowboys and Eagles. It'll be Cowboys and Eagles.
Cowboys Eagles. I go play the Eagles. I don't want to see the
and
Niners.
then it'll be Vikings Niners.
All right. Pedro, who you got? Vikings or Giants?
I would say I'm going to go with the Vikings just because of pure talent. I think talent goes all on this game. It's not the prime time, so I'm okay with 5 Chains throwing a rock to Jefferson. He's gonna make some mistakes, but yeah, it's just too much talent Minnesota has.
All right, yeah, I think Danny Dimes' glass slipper is going to turn, and I think them not starting their starters this week was important. Maybe like not starting. I don't know. Not starting Saquon Barkley makes sense. Not starting Daniel Jones maybe, but I I thought they should have gone out there and tried to, beat the Eagles. But his team is young and lacking a talent, so he decided to rest his stars he got to try and go out there. So Giants still, Daniel Jones can keep him in it if Kirk Cousins make mistakes, but otherwise, I think Minnesota starts scoring and they can't keep up with the scoring because they ain't got no skill set other than Saquon Barkley and Danny Jones running the ball. All right, let's go to Baltimore in the night game on Sunday. Baltimore at Cincinnati. Who we got here?
Let's go. I got Bengals. I got the Bengals, man. They seem to be hot right now. They look like they were probably going to beat Buffalo in that game. They seem to be really hot. Baltimore, it's a repeat of this Sunday's game. Baltimore actually don't have anyone to Baltimore. We don't even know who's going to play quarterback. Their backup was out. Their backup was out this game. Lamar Jackson don't sound like he'll be ready. Who knows?
Yeah. What about you, Taco Pablo?
Honestly, I think the Ravens eke this one out. I think Lamar Jackson decides he's going to play. Or Snoop Huntley is going to come back out there and play. I think the Ravens will keep it close. I think their defense is good enough to stop the Bengals. This division game, Joe Burrow and the Bengals are really good, but I think they're probably overlooking the Ravens because of their quarterback situation right now. But yeah, man, I think the Ravens are good. I think they can score. I don't think they'll score a lot of points, but they'll need to with their defense.
Is Terrell Suggs coming out of retirement for them?
Dude, man, they got Roquan Smith. Let me look at this.
They got it. They have a good D, but in the playoffs, man, if your offense can't score and the team
Tony Saragusa is not walking through that door.
It's Sam Adams and Tony Saragusa. Because those two big burly Negroes, Italian Negro and Negro was filling them holes.
There were no holes with those two.
Mm-hmm. All right, Pedro, who you got? You got Baltimore with Brandon, or you got Cincinnati, your home state?
This is you're not understanding, Brandon. Cincinnati defense is slightly better than Baltimore's, especially the second half defense. I don't know it.
I agree.
Yeah, the second half defense has turned over Tom Brady and all season long. I mean, yeah. They had an interception today when that dude got hot to end the game. So, I mean, not an interception, but a forced fumble. Cincinnati, and it's just they got too many offensive weapons. You got Shiesty. They're like the Minnesota of the AFC. They got too many outside weapons. They get the ball outside. You got Shiesty.
I trust Joe Burrow a lot more than Kurt Cousins.
Yeah, way better. Yeah, Joe Burrow is probably going to be the next Boomer Esiason.
Oh, Sonoma County closed all their school. Okay.
Well, because of rain?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right.
I've seen that Florida up there, man. Y'all go ahead, man. Jared, make sure you got your canoe on deck.
I'm ready. All right, I got Cincinnati also taking this one down. I think Joe Burrow is cold piece Burrow. So I think Baltimore is not going to be able to keep up unless Lamar Jackson plays.
Joe Shiesty.
Unless Lamar Jackson plays, I don't think they're going to be able to stop them the whole game. They can keep it close, but I think by like the fourth quarter, Burrow is going to find ways to keep putting points and get in position to put points on the board. And if Baltimore's offense is just stagnant and they can only run the ball. All right. Anyways, last game of the weekend, Dallas Cowboys heading to Tampa Bay to play Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. If the Cowboys play like they did today, it's going to be a quick pack home. Let's just say that. But I'm liking that it's going to be in Florida, so hopefully it'll be good weather. It'll be optimal shootout. We'll be able to see, can Dak put up points against Tampa Bay and Brady? He's going to be, can the Cowboys get enough pressure up the middle in particular, but they don't up the middle on Brady. If they can do that, then they can shut down these receivers. But if they don't get a push and Brady just gets to stand there and throws little passes, I worry that with the Cowboys injured secondary, they might let up some big plays to Mike Money Evans and shit. So this game is going to be real interesting. Can Lamar get your shit together? Because I got the Cowboys.
I got Cowboys too. The question is, this be Brady's last stand? Cowboys should easily win this. They should run the ball the whole time. Tampa Bay has not been. Vita Veda is always in street clothes. Not as much as Anthony Davis, but he's in them a lot too. Tampa Bay teams just ran over Tampa Bay this year. They have like one of the worst run defenses in the league. With hopefully Tony Pollard, I think they sat him out so he could be fresh and healthy this game. They should run over him. Dak should throw under 25 passes.
Dak should be about 25 passes a game.
You know what? The only time I bet against Tom Brady is when Tom Brady's not in the game. I'm betting on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Man, you sound like Skip Bayless right now.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, fool me once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Yeah, it's hard for me to bet against Tom Brady, especially against the Cowboys. But I feel like this is a turning point for the Cowboys, and if they're gonna be championship caliber, they're gonna do it now. Do I think they're championship caliber? I think they have the talent to be championship caliber, but they have to have the mentality, and they got to get out there and just put it on fools. So,
man, look, Tom Brady's sitting at the senior center. Let's kick him down the stairs.
Yeah. I need them to beat an old ass man's ass this playoff game. I'm sorry. It's like just beat that old man's ass. Let's make him want to retire. Make him say, I'm gonna go get my $700 million from being a broadcaster, whatever the fuck he's making.
Shout out Tom Brady, man. Charmed life.
Stay winning. Anyways, Pedro, who you got in this game?
I like Tampa Bay, and this is the reason why. Not because of talent. Dallas by far has more talent. I do not trust Dak Prescott's decision making right now, and I do not trust McCarthy's coaching decisions and or whatever I don't know who's making the offensive plays. Sometimes they run the silliest plays at the wrong times, and it's still like they have those bad habits. I watched Green Bay run crossing patterns today, scored a touchdown on in the right time, right play, right call. Dallas will do something opposite and run out. Dak Prescott will throw an interception. I never understood that. I'm like, why
throw a deep out when they should be running?
Deep out when they should be running across. And I'm like,
saying it. Yeah.
It's like that. Some of the decision making on that team, I can.
Kellen Moore makes some suspect
50-50, yeah, 50-50 Dak from throwing that ball late, not having the timer right. The other 50% goes to that play call.
Other 50% is also that they ain't got a receiver that's a great route runner anymore. They got T.Y. Hilton,
you can't
but
throw that stuff out there. You don't have great wide receivers. You got wide receivers know how to come back to the ball.
Yeah,
you can throw that pass, but you got guys out there just running pee-wee routes that doesn't work.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, the Cowboys, I think they're gonna get it together and they're gonna play. It's gonna be probably a close game, but
I really hope so.
I'm gonna go into it optimistic. I'm not gonna get myself too far forward, but I'm hopeful. And this has been the matchup. You know, this is the matchup for the last.
You just wait till that first 3 and out. Just wait. I just want to be a fly on the wall.
What are you talking about? I'm turning a leaf. I'm gonna be a positive fan for this playoffs. Positive outlook, Jarrett, for the Cowboys playoffs.
I can't wait to see this.
I've been working on myself as one of my New Year's resolutions to be a positive Cowboys fan.
This is my first test.
It's coming up.
Watching Kellen Moore call plays. All right.
Oh, Jesus. He has been doing a better job of, doing more pre-snap motions and getting CeeDee Lamb in motion. And so that's important. That's like opening up the offense. But he should have been doing that with everybody last year. He should be doing it with everybody this year. And it should. And he's starting to integrate it more, and it's paying dividends. And you having these short crossing routes. But we're gonna see. He gonna fuck it up probably.
Nah, you wait till you hear the pregame that Mike McCarthy's been sitting in on offensive meetings. You watch. You watch.
All right, who you guys got for your Super Bowl prediction? Who you guys think's gonna be in the Super Bowl?
Damn, dude. Shit,
not that far.
What's the start of the playoffs? We just gonna throw it out there. We'll come back around to see like who actually.
No, because I'm just gonna say who I want to see. It ain't really who I think of. So I'm gonna see.
No, just throwing out there.
Cowboys, Chiefs. That's what I want to see.
Oh, that'd be tight. Okay, Brandon.
I would want to see Dallas and San Francisco. Oh, no, not Dallas, San Francisco AFC Championship game, but I wanted to see San Francisco and the Bengals. I wanted to see it last year.
I didn't want to see it last year. I got to see exactly what I wanted to see last year. This is Cowboy year this year.
My one consolation in this playoffs is if the Cowboys, like, My number one thing I'm rooting for, Cowboys win. Number two thing I'm rooting for, Niners lost. So there.
Both things.
Both things happen. I'm happy. Pedro. Go ahead, Brandon.
Oh no, you go ahead. I don't think the Cowboys have a chance unless somebody gets hurt for the Niners. We're really down.
Yeah, no, I think the Cowboys can get in the groove and put up some points, and their defense can get a couple turnovers and put the Niners in a hole where they can't do as much run. They got to start throwing it more. That's how they would beat them. Otherwise, it'd be a bang it out game, and I just don't think that.
We ain't got to worry about that because Tom Brady don't lose.
Yeah, I guess probably. Pedro, who's your Super Bowl prediction?
My prediction, I guess America wants to see Buffalo versus Cowboys. And I just changed that up. Because that's what America wants to see. I would like to see Chiefs versus Eagles.
Oh, that'd be a good game. That'd be a fun game. And Andy Reid going back against his former team too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got it as pretty much just about to be the Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. 30 years in the making, or actually 32 years in the making. 30 years, 92. 30 years in the making.
93 they went.
No, 92 is when
93.
Buffalo lost to
The Redskins.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about the Super Bowl
Giants.
season.
91 was Giants, or was it 90 was the Giants? 91 was the Skins. 92.
Are we talking about the year of the Super Bowl or the year of the season?
I think it was the
because it was the 91 season and the 92 Super Bowl when Buffalo lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
And then the next year, Buffalo lost to Washington. Then the next 2 years was the
Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
93, 94.
Buffalo went to 4 years in a row.
Cowboys won 93, 94 Super Bowls. So
yeah. So
30 years in the making.
So the 92, 30 years ago, was Buffalo losing to the Giants.
Yeah. Yeah.
NFC East won 4 straight Super Bowls. Wow.
Bad mama jammas. Let's do this. Well, I got Cowboys, Buffalo Bills. It's gonna go down, and it's gonna be exactly what we thought it was gonna be. Just kidding. The Cowboys are gonna fuck it all up. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm positive. Cowboys are gonna go to the Super Bowl, guys. I feel it because Dak Prescott, Dakota Rain, Tony Pollard, and that defense are going to eat.
That's what they should do.
You gotta understand, man. Jerry Jones sold his soul years ago,
and Jerry Jones is
that he can't win
a
a fucking Super Bowl.
Hey, you know what? Jerry Jones, I heard he got to get a DNA test to see if that girl's his daughter.
I'm making people get DNA tests because I want to make sure they ain't related to me. And I'm glad. Unlike you three, right now I want to thank God for making me have no brothers and nothing but sisters, because after listening to Prince Harry out there just violate all kind of bro codes, I'm like, shit, this motherfucker out here violating every bro code in the world, talking on me, just giving up the secrets. If that's what Meghan Markle does, shit, he fucking, man. Now I can see why they were all pissed that he married Meghan Markle. He got him out here I'm like, damn, this fool's snitching. He's snitching on his own brother.
Y'all kick me out the family, cut off my money? I'm out here pitching Disney movies.
They fucked up.
Netflix specials.
They should have went ahead and kept paying them to shut up, because obviously maybe they thought there was a bro code. He wouldn't go that far.
No, yeah. We got to watch that. Let's do a watch party, guys.
You know why? I think
no, it's for the book that's coming out. The watching. He didn't say much on that show, Jared. It's the book that's coming out that he's talking all that shit. The book has all of it. The show, he didn't say much. He said some things, but it wasn't much. It's the book. They got everybody. Only reason we know what came out of the book because they already released the Spanish version in Spain, and that's how we know what the fuck it says.
Perks of being Spanish and European. Get that book out early. All right. Well, any other things that y'all looking for during this football playoffs that you're excited about, or it could be a team or a player that you're looking for in this playoffs?
Actually the college football championships tomorrow.
Yep.
Look for Georgia taking it home again.
I'm hoping TCU wins just because Jared could have to eat crow about everything he said about Sonny Dykes.
Oh man,
I didn't even realize Sonny Dykes is coaching. I was like, oh,
neither.
coaching up there. Oh, I got talking shit to Jared.
It's crazy. That's tight though, man. That tells you the Cal also don't know how to recruit because they brought that fool in, and he's like, Sonny Dykes is like, man, I'm not even getting USC rejects anymore. I'm just getting Northern California peoples, and then whatever else is scrapping around from the Central Valley. He wasn't getting the good shit, and he go to Texas, TCU, third, fourth, fifth biggest school in Texas college football, and he's getting those scraps, and it's much better. It plays much better in his system. I got this wide receiver out of Humboldt. He's a pothead, but he's great. He's a little skitterbug guy.
Hey, man. You gotta pay to play, man. Gotta pay to play.
Yeah, he's man. I got a dude at somewhere in Texas that's bigger, faster, and loves football way more.
Come on, man.
he's doing less coding at midnight, trying to build the next MySpace.
Exactly. Anyways, all right. Anything else y'all looking for? Yeah, what else are we looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to somebody interviewing Urban Meyer about what's going on with the Jacksonville Jaguars this year.
Hey, Urban, was that? Did that just prove how bad he was as a coach, or does this prove how good Doug Peterson is?
Hey, Marvin Jones, also another Cal graduate.
You can coach kids and coach adults.
Yeah, Marvin Jones is
Marvin
tight.
Jones said a tight quote. What, do you remember, Jared?
Nah.
After the game, they interviewed him on the field, and she said, they said, did you guys feel like you were broken last year under Urban Meyer? He goes, I think one person was broken, and it wasn't us.